Good day to you. I am so excited to see you. Welcome to my channel. It is such a beautiful day here in Arizona. It is sunny and I'm going to take advantage of it. I never waste a sunny day. So I'm going to bring you along and thank you for coming along. So if you're struggling in some areas of your life with the same things year after year, and it seems like you always get so far and then you never advance, you don't go beyond, then I have a message for you. So I want you to look back over the past year and see if you're still dealing with the same issues that you were last year this time. So nothing much has changed over the past year, and it's just giving you this feeling of stuckness, struggling with maybe eating habits, time management, relationships. Maybe you're dating the same guy, but just coming in a different person, same friends, coming in different people. So struggling with money, or maybe even a sense of purpose, Why am I saying this? So in my recent past, I realized that I was battling the same challenges and the same struggles year after year after year. So even though I felt that I was closer to God in my faith, I just couldn't figure out why some issues stayed the same. And this is what I've learned since, and I just want to bless you with that word. You know, God will not advance His instructions to you beyond your last act of disobedience. So let me repeat that. God will not advance His instructions to you beyond your last act of disobedience. Yani, Mungu ataendeleza maagizo yake kwako zaidi ya kitendo chako cha mwisho cha kutotii. I hope I got that right. So, why are you still circling the same mountain year after year? Look at your last act of disobedience and go back and pick up from there. Or could it be that you're choosing to do partial assignments? Only doing part of what God told you. You know, that's still disobedience. Look at the story of Jonah in the Bible. God clearly told him, Jonah, go to the city of Nineveh. And Jonah did the opposite. He went the opposite direction. That was disobedience. So what happened? He got stuck and swallowed up by a mess of problems. He had no hope, and he was trapped by circumstances. But once he finally cried out to God, the fish spit him out. And the first word was, Jonah, go to Nineveh. So God's directions to him really never changed. But Jonah wasted time, went through needless torment simply because he didn't want to do what God said the first time. So God did not advance His instructions to him beyond his last act of disobedience. So what is God telling you? What is God telling you lately? Through a book that you're reading? A trend that you're seeing? Observations that you're making through people's lives? What is God telling you? What is He telling you? One message has been persistent. Don't ever doubt your ability to hear from God. God speaks to us all where we are. So you don't need to be in a building with a cross to hear God's instruction. So you could be in a chemistry lab, you could be in Gikomba, you could be driving, you could be hiking, you could be housekeeping or mothering. When you hear God's direction, take it seriously. Don't do part of it. What you heard, don't disobey. Because partial assignment is still disobedience. Otherwise, you're going to be locked in a situation. So I know so much about this. Why? Because I've cried to God like Jonah. And His instructions never change. What God wants me to do has never really changed. Location changed, with who changed, methods did change. But fundamentally, I tell you, what God wants me to do has been the same since I was 16 years old. So if you're struggling in some area of your life with the same stuff year after year, and it seems like you always get so far but never advance beyond that, you need to see if you're fully done the last thing that you know God told you to do. So if you know you haven't, then you need to make a decision and press through the pain. I know it's painful. You think you've lost years. You think you're older. You think you don't have money. But push through that discomfort and do it quickly and do it quietly. And God will catch up, will help you catch up. Don't do it grudgingly. And this time next year, you won't be in the same place if you do that. So thank you so much for receiving that word. And I will see you again next time. Let me finish my hiking. And I really appreciate you guys. Bye.